Guys, what's going on? It is me, Rashida K, and I'm starting this video off with my baby, Zeke. Say hi, Zeke. I just got Zeke a couple of weeks ago. He is a cavapoo, and we needed something to uplift our family and just like, make us all feel better because it's been a lot going on. And I know you guys seen some of my other videos, a couple of you, because I don't really get as many views when I do these type of videos, but it really doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, it's for my keepsake. But I wanted to talk to you guys about what's wrong, because I know yesterday was Father's Day, and I just want to say Happy Father's Day to all the fathers on YouTube and all of the fathers on social media and just across America. Happy Father's Day. Unfortunately, guys, yesterday was the very first Father's Day without my father. I've been meaning to make a video about this topic, but I really didn't want to because it was just too soon and I wasn't strong enough. But for one, I just want to say Happy Father's Day to my dad. But my dad passed away April 2nd. He went to the hospital March 31st or something like that. And, he needed some help with his breathing. And he went to the hospital in the ambulance, and he sat there for a while, and they put him on a ventilator. And when they put him on a ventilator, he had a heart attack. And I went up there to see my dad that next morning when he was there, and he was already on the ventilator. And I was talking to him. He wasn't heavily sedated, but he started like responding to me. So that's telling me right there that he wasn't heavily sedated. So if somebody's putting a tube down you while you're like still kind of like halfway awoke, that can be a traumatic experience, and that can cause you to have a heart attack. So it was just a lot, because after that situation, once he got put on a ventilator, his organs and things like that started shutting down. One of the cardiologists came to me and said he needed a stent for his heart so that he could get more oxygenated blood. But they never gave him the stent because they said his heart muscles around his heart were weak, and that the stent wasn't worse. Like, basically, his heart was already like damaged, really, really damaged. His lungs were really damaged because he smoked for a lot of years, and and he didn't make it. And I was beating myself up about it because I was like, well, you know what? He shouldn't have went to the hospital because, of course, they tried to say that he had coronavirus. Once he passed away, that's what the cause of death was. But in my opinion, I felt like he needed a stent. Maybe if he would have got the stent, his body could have got more oxygenated blood. Why didn't they give him the stent? I was just like so hurt because my dad literally walked to the ambulance because the ambulance, when they think that it might be corona, they don't come inside your house. Okay, you have to get up and get dressed and walk yourself outside to the ambulance. And for me to know, my dad got up, got dressed, walked outside to the ambulance thinking that these people were going to save his life. And they took him to a hospital, in my opinion, that wasn't equipped for what was happening. They had tents outside of the hospital. So, I just wish maybe a couple of days before it had gotten to that point where he needed to go to the hospital, I just wish that he could have went like to urgent care or somewhere to get like first before he went to like a major hospital where, in my opinion, they were like pulling the plug. Like it's terrible, y'all. And I'm strong enough to talk about this now, but I was a daddy's girl and I love my dad. And it was just hard, because my dad was a good man. He was a strong man. He took care of his family. This was He was a Home Depot essential worker, and they sent him home. And they should have sent him to the doctor. They should have said, go get a doctor's note and make sure you okay. Because any elders in any community, I feel like if it's any elders there, especially elders that are still working, those people should get coronavirus tests. You shouldn't. And then they had a park right down the street from my house, and they were telling like the people from this community that we couldn't go and get tested at our local park. We had to drive to Paramus, what might be like maybe like an hour away from where I am. I stay like in a tri-state area, New York, New Jersey area, and they were telling us that we had to drive far away to be tested for free. But it's a park right here that y'all testing people, and y'all not testing us. Y'all testing other people, other people that make appointments, but they're not from our community. They're other people, Caucasian people, other people. Not saying blacks couldn't go down there and get tested either, but you had to make an appointment. I don't know if they was doing it from insurance. So literally right down the street from our house. I spoke to my dad that weekend before he went to the hospital, and we literally was talking about everything that's going on in the world with this coronavirus and stuff. It just never dawned on me that he would be caught up in the middle of all of this. And the other thing is, he has a ring. He has a ring that's missing. I don't know if while he was laid up, they must have took his ring or how it happened, but they took my dad's ring. This all happened around April 2nd, where he passed away. Right here in New Jersey, New York, this one of these hospitals up here. It's like, it was really, really bad, guys, that corona and everything that was happening. Like, so we went to visit my dad and my uncles yesterday and my grandfather. For the very first time, I had to go see my dad. Like, I had to celebrate Father's Day at a cemetery, y'all. And there was a lot of other black families in there celebrating their loved ones at a cemetery. So anybody who contracts COVID, I'm not saying don't go to the hospital, but be careful if you go to the hospital, okay? Try everything at home first. Try every home remedy. Steam with the lemon and the limes. Steam some lemons and limes. Put your face in that steam. Try to do everything you can. And then if you just can't breathe at all, your lungs are just like giving up, then I would say go to the hospital and try to go to a good hospital that is in the business of saving lives, not in the business of saying we've done everything we can every 5 minutes, because that's what they was doing to us. We've done everything we can. Well, what about the stent? Well, the stent, but we've did everything we can. Well, what have you done? They never treated my dad for his lungs. They was only trying to regulate his heartbeat. And that's another thing with our elders. Just because you have a little bit of a low heartbeat doesn't mean that your heart is just done up. Some people's heart rates are slower than others, especially when you get up in age. So I felt like that energy they was putting into trying to regulate my dad's heartbeat, they should have been trying to get that mucus or whatever it was off his lungs, if they even knew what it was. I was a daddy's girl, y'all, so it was really hard for me to get over the fact that my dad, I'm never going to see him again physically, but this was a spiritual shift. This was a spiritual shift on the earth, and spiritual shifts usually comes during the spring season. That's the reason why the Bible told us to put blood over our doors, so that certain things will pass over us. But because we keep celebrating these man-made holidays, we will never know what we're supposed to be doing when the deceiver is busy. Okay? The deceiver, the devil. So anyway, y'all, I don't feel like getting all into that. I just wanted to make a quick video and tell you guys what's been going on with me. I've been trying to just keep my mind. I know I'm going to need some counseling after this is all said and done, but I'm just trying to I'm getting stronger and stronger by the day, and I know it's not going to be overnight where I just wake up and be fine with everything and be okay with the fact that my dad passed away and be okay, because it's not an overnight process. But now that my dad is like watching over me, I know I can do anything and I can achieve anything. I could have did it before, and I was doing it before, but now with him as one of my guardian angels, I'm gonna be okay. I just miss my dad. You know, just the vibe that we had. Definitely cut from another cloth that they don't even make no more, y'all. Anyway, guys, this wraps up my video. Please say a little prayer for your girl. Pray for my family. And you know, I'm gonna be praying for all of yous as well. We're gonna get through this together. If anybody's dealing with this from like a family member, just stay strong for them, and you know, pray for them and speak life into each other, guys. Okay, speak life into each other, because we all we have. We are really all we have. And on that note, thank you for watching my video. Hopefully you guys come back for more, because I'm going to be doing more. And I'll do a video on why I changed my name to Rashida K later on. Alright, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.